Hey, thank you for your interest in our Excel template for retail inventory. We start with the item details. We input here the product code, the name, product name, the unit of measure, the unit cost, sell price, and some notes. So for the product code, it is any code, unique code that you want to assign for each of your product. For the product name, it is any name or description of your product. For the unit of measure, it is the unit in which you buy or sell your item. So this can be piece, kilo, or liter, or milliliter. For the unit cost, it is the price you paid to buy the product. For the sell price, this is the price you are selling it to your customer. And for the notes, it is just here in case you need to put notes or remarks you want to remember for each product. Okay, so for the purchases, we have here the code, the name, total quantity purchased. So these columns have formula and are not intended for manual edits. These are populated based on our entries in item details. These ones. Okay, so for the total quantity purchased, this is the total of all the quantity that we purchased on the future dates. Okay, so when you add or buy more stock of these items, so for example, for the product one, when you buy or when you add more stock, you put the number under the column of date here in purchases sheet tab. So for example, you purchased before January 9, but between January 2 and January 9, you put it here. And you will see that it will automatically add the total purchases that you had for this item. Okay, so in this example, where we are recording stocks on a weekly basis, you will see that the dates are 7 days apart. Sales sheet tab would have the same design. We have here the code name, and then total quantity sold, and then the dates here as well. So since this is also a weekly, to make sure that we take into account the purchase and the sale at the same time, so we will also have here weekly. Okay. So once you finish encoding the number of items you purchased and sold for the week, you will now see the updated inventory count in your inventory summary. So you will find here, aside from the code, name, these are the details that we already have from earlier. You can also see here the current quantity in stock. So this is the purchased minus sold. Okay, and then the value of current stock here. This is unit cost multiplied by the current quantity that we still have on stock. So basically, if you sell your item without profit, this is the value of your inventory of each item. And then I also added here a total of all the value of your current stock. Okay, and then we also have here the reorder level. This is the quantity in which you want to replenish. I think you can. So I'll zoom it here. I'll zoom in. Make sure you see these columns. For the reorder level, it is the quantity in which you want to replenish your inventory of each item. So for example, if you want to be alerted by this Excel file or warned by this Excel file when the current quantities stock reach 3 quantities. It will notify you by checking this cell, this checkbox. You will have this whole row highlighted to let you know that this is for reorder. You should be contacting your supplier by now. Okay, so why is it highlighted? Because we specified here that the reorder level is 5 and your current quantity in stock is 4, meaning you have less than what you plan to have before you reorder. Okay, and another one is the minimum order quantity. It is the specified amount that you can order from your supplier. It is usually what you have agreed with your supplier. You can leave this blank if there is no minimum order quantity. I also added here a discontinue product. It has the checkbox button where you let the template know that the product is discontinued, so it won't trigger the reorder warning. So for example, when I check this one, you will see that this row or this product is on a strike through, meaning you shouldn't be checking this product anymore. Discontinuing a product means you are not planning to sell it anymore. So what happens when we check this box, it will highlight all the items that need to be reordered. But when we specify that we want to discontinue this product, it should not be highlighted anymore, because why would we still reorder this item if we are not going to sell it? Okay, so that is the purpose of the discontinue product column. Okay, so I decided to be a checkbox this one. When you plan to discontinue product, I decided to be a checkbox instead of just deleting the item here. Okay, because so you will have an option to continue selling it in the future, and your stock quantity will still be there, so that you will continue where you left off with this item. Okay, so as you noticed earlier, this is the main feature of this inventory summary, where it highlights those that need to be reordered. So for example, if this is 7 and you only have 7 in your stock, then these should be when this is 8, when this is below your reorder, then this should also be highlighted. So yeah, why did I make this checkbox instead of just highlighting the cells when it is below reorder level? Well, that's one. We can have an option to see it without the reorder warning. And number 2 is when we want to highlight the items that we already need to reorder. Well, I hope that's clear. Another thing, this template has built-in customizations for, as you can see here, for the inventory counting, frequency, start date, and the currency. So start date, frequency of inventory counting, and your currency. So if you, let's say, we will be, for example, most likely you will be buying this at different dates. So you will have different start dates. So for example, you started today, okay, January 8, 2023. So you will see from your purchases and your sales tab that it starts at January 8. And let's say uh, instead of weekly, you want it to be daily. You will see that the increments of the dates here will be daily. It will add 1 to the day. Okay. You can also have other options here. For the currency, so let's say you are using dollar, you can just select dollar here, and you will see all the numbers, all the amounts here will have dollar sign. Okay, so if you are using euro, you will have the euro here. Okay, so these are customizable, and if so that's it for the guide. Comment below if you have suggestions or feedbacks on this template. Further improvements or more complex versions of this template will be linked in the description below. If you think this template will help your business, order now in our shop, linked in the description below. Thank you and have a nice day.